What it do, guys? Manjoume here, and today we're going to be playing Hidden Agenda. Normally we would be playing this with others, but since I am pretty alone right now, I'm going to be playing it solo. And to play it, you need the app, now available on Android and iOS. The app itself is free, but the game will cost you $20, or like 16 plus tax, I think, on Amazon Prime. Definitely a better deal. Now, please connect using the Hidden Agenda app. Hidden Agenda. Now, to play Hidden Agenda, you will need to connect your PS4 system with your mobile device. And I already have it here, so I'm going to try to join and see if... Okay, enter my name. Manjoume. Ooh, you know the color? The color, I'm always going to pick the red. I got to every single time. Oh, it cut off my name. That sucks. Hidden Agenda. Manjoume is in control. In Hidden Agenda, touch the screen on your device to move your color pointer on the TV. Manjoume, touch your screen and move your finger to place your pointer in the box. So, there you go. Is that kind of like calibration, or is that just telling me what to do? Because, I mean, I can go for one or the other. So since we haven't played this as of yet, we'll do it this way. So this is basically a point-and-click adventure, if I can say so myself. Now, since I am playing by myself, I'm not going to go for competitive. Competitive can be later. I definitely don't mind playing that. But since I'm all by myself in this situation, I'm going to play story mode. It's going to be a little more relaxed.
In story mode, you're playing the game for fun. Work together to solve the crime, and play the story you want to see.
Alright, that's cool. When you're ready to start, everyone move their touchscreen device to move the pointer into the box. Important. Starting prevents any other players from joining. And here we go. The spreading consequences of a single event or action, ripple effect. Every choice you make changes the future. Hey, like in Sonic CD. Some affect relationships between characters. Let's wreck some marriages tonight. Others make waves that change everything. Huh? Choose wisely. It's my first time playing. I'm probably not going to choose wisely. I'm probably going to choose poorly, honestly. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh dear. 6 weeks later.
In the vicinity of 535 Meeker, 1031, possible hostage situation. Extreme caution advised. Suspect description matches the trapper.
Officer Becky Marney.
You ready for
November
this?
2012.
Nice and easy. Textbook college. What's the play?
Vote for choices by moving your pointer inside the box.
Little immersive, breaking the immersion there a little bit. Oh man, let's scope it out.
Doesn't feel right. Let's scope it out.
Gotta be smart. This is dangerous. It's raining. It's dark. They don't know what's going on. Digging the music though.
Split up.
I'll take the door around back.
Windows mine.
Stealth mode. I'll see you in there.
Use your pointer to hit the target before the timer runs out.
Oh crap. I didn't realize this would be a thing. Oh. Alright, that's cool. Okay. Okay. We also need to not mess up. Investigate. Let's find out what's going on. Let's do this. Uh-oh.
Tom! He's in here.
I'm a coward.
Hands up now!
To shoot, move your pointer onto the target. Think before you shoot. You do not have to open fire.
Hands behind your head.
Oh, I think I might need to shoot him.
Oh my god.
Oh!
Help!
Uh-oh. Oh. Oh no. Tom! Oh.
The hunt for the Trapper came to a dramatic end tonight as police from the 3rd Precinct arrested their primary suspect, Jonathan Finn. Finn is wanted in connection with a string of grisly murders that has gripped the city and claimed the lives of first response police officers. More on this story as it develops.
Ladies and gentlemen, the accused, Jonathan Finn, is guilty. Of that there's no doubt. Your job is simply to determine how he is punished. This man, the so-called Trapper Killer, has terrorized our community with his brutal murder spree. Booby-trapping his victims so our brave first responders became victims themselves. One such hero was Officer Tom Nelson, who died as he and his partner were making the arrest that brought us here today. Jonathan Finn has confessed to every single one of these crimes.
Oh.
Why? Because he hopes you will see him as a man, a fellow human being. But this is only another one of the Trapper's clever ploys. We cannot trust this man. He has a deceitful, twisted, villainous mind, and nothing he says or does will ever change that. I therefore recommend punishment to the full extent of the law, no less than the death penalty. Thank you.
Golly.
Jonathan Finn, for the crimes for which you have been found guilty, I hereby sentence you to death by lethal injection. This court is adjourned.
Quick game.
Tap the logbook button on your app to read plot updates, view character biographies, and check the major ripple events affecting your story.
Oh, okay. 5 years later.
I am Ray Weaver, and this is The Crawl. Let's kick it off tonight with our very own homegrown villain, Johnny Finn, the Trapper. Sucker's been on death row for 5 whole years. Mr. Trapper's only got 48 hours left on our big blue marble, so I thought, hey, did you know one of the victims? Phones are open. Caller 1, you're on.
Hey, so, well, yeah, man. I mean, in my point of view, like, they can't fry this son of a bitch hard enough, you know? So he got messed up as a kid. That's no excuse to take it out on our finest boys in blue.
I hear you, but it ain't like our cops got the finest
That phone looks
reputation,
weird.
you know? Look at Marnie for one. Promotion to homicide, medal, the works. This gal's on top of the world, and guess what? Turns out she's dirtier than the rest of us down here in the mud. Mishandling evidence, improper conduct, who knows what else?
Damn. Guess you never know who's one of the good ones.
Oh. Wait, do I have a hidden agenda?
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Caught another pair of John Does this weekend. We're quickly racking up red names on this board, and I gotta tell you, unsolved cases don't exactly uphold the reputation we've built here at this precinct.
Just put Marnie the Magician on the case. I hear she's got a knack for making things disappear.
Son of a bitch.
Detective Calvary, pretend you didn't just say that. You're dismissed.
Hey. Don't let Calvary get to you. Ever since he got internal affairs eyes on you, he acts like some kind of moral crusader.
At this point, I just tune him out.
Seriously. You doing all right?
Not really.
Yeah. No, not really.
IA crawl further up your ass?
The world's first human-sized piece of talking excrement thinks I stole evidence. In different circumstances, we would be famous.
Yikes. But hey, at least everyone knows he's a turd.
Yeah.
I would keep your distance until all this inquiry bullshit blows over. Don't throw IA any bones.
Gee, thanks, Mom.
Detective Marnie, we have a word in my office. Look, Marnie, I'm not supposed to comment on an ongoing internal affairs investigation, but if it starts affecting my best detective...
I'm sorry, sir.
Hey, don't apologize. You're a good cop. I have no doubt you didn't do anything to compromise the crime scene intentionally. The facts will speak for themselves.
Thank you for believing in me, sir.
You know, it sometimes feels like we don't have a choice in these things, but you do. You got me?
Yes, of course.
Okay, then.
I want to believe that. But I know the trapper's set for execution in 48 hours. It's a heavy load. Knowing you sent someone to death row, I don't want you to be distracted.
I'd put him there again. Only next time, I'd make sure he didn't take my partner with him.
Officer
that was my
Nelson's
bad.
death was not in vain.
His death was my fault. My mess.
Jeez.
Maybe once the trapper's pushing
One of my
daisies, I
first
can finally
mistakes.
get a good night's sleep.
You will.
Got your message. Heading to see your client now.
Sorry I couldn't make it back to town.
I'm not crazy about meeting Finn without his attorney present.
I know. Thank you for talking to him so quickly.
Well, he doesn't have much time left, does he?
No, he doesn't.
You want to give me a little preview?
He can be kind of a tough nut to crack. Be strategic.
Great. Any tips?
You need to get him to talk about Adam Jones.
Who's Adam Jones?
Better you hear it from him. You got a plan?
Oops.
If he's actually got something to say, then I'm ready to hear it. Call you after?
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
Your attorney says you have something you want to tell me.
Sure, but you ain't gonna believe me. No one does. I used to blame God for what happened.
At Las Palmas? The orphanage?
We were just kids. We trusted them. But I've forgiven them now. God teaches us to forgive.
Asking a lot of us.
If I gotta go out, I ain't going out a liar.
Then tell me the truth.
Fair enough.
Miss Graves, I did not kill anybody.
Do you believe Adam Jones is the one responsible for these murders?
Oh, I don't believe it. I know it.
Who is he?
Adam was my best friend at the orphanage. And he killed those people.
I'm listening.
I'm listening. But you have to give me more to go on.
Adam and I, we've seen some shit together.
It's like one of those multiple personality things?
Adam escaped, and I found drugs.
Oops.
I was high from the moment I got out of there. And a couple of years later, a couple of centuries, hell if I know, Adam tracks me down online. And he keeps writing me and bringing up all that old shit from the orphanage. He says he knows exactly how to make him pay. So we made an arrangement. I rat myself out, I take the heat off him, spend a couple of months in the clink, and then wham! Trapper strikes again. Can't be me, 'cause I'm in here. Makes sense, right?
Pretty convenient.
Convenient? Convenient is Father Raminsky running an orphanage. Fox in a henhouse. You have no idea what it was like in there.
Ooh.
The playroom. Well, that's what he called it.
Playroom.
I think he was the only one who was having any fun in there. Cops never found it?
That sounds more nefarious than it might
You
sound.
can go see for yourself.
Not even sure if the orphanage is still standing. So where is he?
Adam? Now? No idea.
How can we find him? Gotta start someplace.
I got a place.
Where?
It's not, It's better if I draw you a map.
I don't know if I...
You gonna draw me a treasure map?
I don't trust him with a pen.
Point you in the right direction, but,
Nope. You got words. Use them.
I kinda need to show you myself, you know?
Yeah, no.
Sorry, Finn. No dice.
Never even in the game, was I? I can't take it! I'm not supposed to be here! It's not supposed to go like this!
Finn! Stop it!
He's losing it.
This is insane. Adam told me this wouldn't happen.
He lied. Or doesn't
He told
exist.
me I'd be out by now. He promised!
He lied.
Finn, listen to me. I will look into this, Adam Jones, what you're saying, but even if it's true, it might be a day late and $1 short.
Oops.
I'm sorry.
Well, that was informative.
How'd it go?
How do you think?
I got a report back on Adam Jones. He was at Las Palmas same time as my client, but he died in the same fire that closed it for good.
Look, I know where you're going with this, and it's not gonna work. There's no way they're letting Finn out. It's too flimsy.
I know. That's not what I'm after.
No.
Then why bring me out here?
If you tell the judge about Adam Jones, maybe he'll grant Finn a temporary release and help the cops track down Jones.
Lana, it's too late.
It could lead to an appeal.
All we're doing is delaying the inevitable.
Adam Jones is reasonable doubt, Felicity.
Not enough to overturn.
Finn is not a good man. But if he dies,
Clearly.
and you didn't do everything in your power to make sure he is the trapper, could you live with yourself?
Well. Oh, man.
Lana, I'm sorry. It's thin soup. You're on your own here, so go to the judge and see what he says.
Please, Felicity.
I'll talk to the police about Adam Jones. Maybe they'll find something, I don't know. But that's all I can do.
Thank you.
Rest, confession. Those are the ripple events. There do seem to be a lot of them. Ripple events where something else could have happened.
Sounds like a load of fresh horse manure. Case is airtight. We caught him in the act, for Christ's sake. You want to tell me why, exactly, we should be listening to that scumbag?
Good point.
I'm sorry to spring this on you. We all want the same thing. A man is about to be put to death, and we need to make sure he deserves it.
Oh, Jonathan Finn deserves it. Of that I am sure.
Who exactly was Adam Jones? Did he come up at all during the investigation?
Uh-huh. There was an Adam Jones at the orphanage. But you know what? Sorry fucker was killed in the fire that shut the place down. So the story kind of ends there.
Finn's got impeccable timing. You don't think he's full of it?
I think there's something there. I just want to put this thing to rest before Finn's put to rest.
Well,
Finn
in
tells
so many
me
words.
Rominsky had a secret room at the orphanage. Called it the playroom. It's where he held his extracurricular activities.
Oh, come on. I don't know what it is.
I remember something like that. That didn't come out in the report.
I was wondering, Mr. Hillary, so when you analyzed the bodies of the Trapper's victims, did you find anything that might suggest there could be another suspect?
Gosh, that was 5 years ago. I don't think so.
So no reason to suspect anyone but Finn?
I do recall only, submitting a partial analysis of the evidence because Mr. Finn confessed, so it seemed open and shut.
So there was more evidence left to analyze?
I don't trust this guy.
Do you have access to all that data?
Now just hold on a goddamn second. This case is closed. Finn had motive. He went through hell at Las Palmas. He hated the police. We even found his hair at another crime scene.
The RV park, right? That was the social worker? And, Detective Marnie, would you mind walking me through that night again?
I'll walk you through it in 2 words. Missed opportunity. Could have had Finn in handcuffs right then and there.
Thank you.
I didn't ask for a running commentary, Calvary. I think the record is clear. Detective Marnie showed extreme bravery in a difficult situation. If you don't mind, I'd like to hear what happened from you. At least you were actually there.
Sure. Catherine Hope was a social worker at Las Palmas Orphanage. We didn't know Finn had her. We got a 10-8 at Hog Haven Trailer Park out by the highway. A break-in in progress. I was closest to the scene, so I went solo. Should have been a piece of cake, but that night everyone was on pins and needles because the Trapper was raising Cain. And any one of us could have been next.
5 years ago, 3 weeks prior to Finn's arrest. Ooh. Search area. Can't be too cautious here. Stop. Don't like it.
This is 609 on the CFBIP. Open exit on the highway. No perp. Gonna make an entry to the trailer.
609 acknowledged. Caution advised.
Little creepy.
Search for the clues shown at the top of the screen. Use your pointer to highlight the clues before the timer runs out. Some of these clues could help you in the future, so try to find them all.
Oh, okay. Footprints. Drink. Footprints. Yes, we got them all. Thank goodness. Bomb making equipment. Footprints. Possibly bone hurting juice. Oh, or wire cutters. That makes more sense. Oh. Golly.
Help me. Please.
Okay. Just keep quiet.
I know it's hard. I need you to be a little more quiet.
I was in the bar. I don't know. I woke up here. Oh God. Please help me. Please. What's happening?
Oh dear. Gotta help.
I'm gonna remove the timer.
Oh God! Oh my God! Get me out of there! Ah!
Okay. Calm down, please.
Uh-oh. Should have taken the wire cutters.
Hurry. Oh, ah.
Oh, shit.
Whoa. She just threw it?
Well, at least we only had one casualty that night.
Not that it did a lot of good. Social worker was killed in a hit and run a few weeks later.
It wasn't the kind of thing I'm eager to repeat.
Finn must have seen you coming. Cut out before finishing the job.
Yeah, split so quick he left his gear behind.
It was very brave of you to go in there alone.
I was, just doing my job.
And, how did you link Finn to the scene?
I discovered that Mr. Finn had left a hair at the scene. We ran the DNA through our criminal database, and he came up as the match.
He was already in the system.
Finn had been in and out of the station so many times he practically had a door with his name on it. When we got the tip that he'd been spotted at a squat, we just happened to be driving by.
Shit just seems to fall in your lap, Detective.
At least I caught him, Dick.
Uh-oh. Mama Bear's got a temper. Watch out.
I'm sorry, Detective, but your attitude is not helping.
Really?
I'm sorry. Last I checked, this was my case. And I got my guy convicted. Who the fuck are you to question my competency?
I'm a district attorney. Are you finished?
The Trapper case shook everyone up. I think we've poured enough salt in all our own wounds for one night.
Sergeant.
I think that about covers it. Anything else we can help you with?
Maybe we need to be a little
Do you
demanding.
have Adam Jones's forensics records on file?
Well, not from his death.
Were there samples taken when he was placed in the orphanage?
Yes, most likely.
Would it be possible to pull those records and run them against evidence found at the Trapper's crime scene?
Are you shitting me? You're wasting the time of this entire division, you understand?
Yep.
I got a better idea. We let that psycho die on the table.
Calvary, stop. We'll have Mr. Hillary look into it. Let you know if we find anything.
Thank you.
All right.
Hey, Graves.
Yeah?
I just wanted to say that...
Calvary's a dick.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. You were really helpful.
Friendly.
Oh, hey, what are you doing tonight?
What?
I've got a huge stack of files at my apartment. Not gonna be able to get through it on my own.
Okay, sure. I can help you with that.
Perfect. Call me.
Well, alrighty then. Let's get somewhere with this. Please wait.
A rat trap. Huh.
Yep. Found one at each of his crime scenes. Some kind of messed up calling card.
I had no idea.
We managed to keep it out of the press. Target number 1, Rupert Walsh, the Undertaker. After he killed him, the trapper rigged a shotgun to the motel door, and the officer who got the call took it in the chest. Simple, but messy. Not a guarantee he killed the responder.
Was there anything more on the victim? I mean, he's the only one without a connection to Las Palmas, just a local gin hound.
Finn called it a dry run with a wet noodle. I guess that was his idea of some kind of sick joke. But then again, if he's not the trapper, God damn it. This case is just the gift that keeps on giving.
Vicky, do you want to take a break?
I'm sorry, it's just, this was all ancient history. And staring at these files again, Finn's execution coming up, I don't know, it's been hard to sleep with this shit just running through my head.
Well, the good news is it'll all be over before you know it.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, you're right. Second target, nasty piece of work.
Oh, this is the one that would beat the kids till you couldn't recognize them.
No.
Orderly at Las Palmas. Couple years before the orphanage, narcotics had a file on him a mile wide.
But they couldn't get anything to stick.
Really?
Slippery son of a bitch. The trapper left his body in a pitch-black room, rigged a light fixture with C4. The cop who showed up flipped the light switch and let there be light.
He's definitely elevating here. I mean, his first real kill, more sophisticated, but he wasn't satisfied.
Third target, Father Rominsky, leader of the pack. Chaplain at Las Palmas and the man behind the abuse.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. The trapper knocked him out, cut him open, and rigged him up with explosives to blow if he moved. We got a tape of the whole thing a few days later. The sick fucker made Rominsky kneel in prayer for hours, confessing his sins. When he got what he wanted, he called Sergeant Teller.
Did you know the other two cops?
That was my precinct.
Oops.
So, all three of them, and you, a first responder in the botched attempt, all from the 3rd precinct?
The murders were in our district.
How well did you know the other two? I mean, how well did you know the other first responders?
Enough to know that I didn't like them much. I got out of there as soon as possible.
What if the first victims in each incident were just a smokescreen, and the real target was the 3rd precinct?
What?
Interesting.
Yeah?
These 3 cops, they weren't exactly best of the boys in blue.
How so?
3rd precinct had problems of chemical variety.
They were using?
Yeah, and then some.
I'm surprised this never came up in the investigation.
Like they were on drugs?
Not. Anyways, you might have something.
What's up with you and Calvary?
Now there's a guy who's got it coming.
You couldn't even cut that tension with a chainsaw.
All I ever wanted was to get out of this shithole and join the FBI. As soon
That's
as
a better
I finally
place,
grow the
I
stones
guess.
to apply for training, guess what that piece of shit does?
No.
Yeah, Calvary just had to stick his nose in it.
What did he do?
He says that I misplaced evidence.
Ouch.
And now there's even a full-blown inquiry. Even when they come up with nothing, it's still an inquiry. It means not above suspicion, and the FBI doesn't want people who are not above suspicion.
That's some
Fair
hard
enough.
luck, Becky.
Hard luck. My father was a hero in the department. My first week on the beat, he eats his gun. That's hard luck.
Oh.
You haven't heard the things that they say about me. Every time I walk into a room, I can feel it.
become a joke to half of these people.
No, I'm sure that's not true, Becky.
There's no use in denying it. I'm supposed to be crazy, right? Like father, like daughter.
Becky, you're a good cop. Okay, I'm sure everything's going to work out.
Yeah, I wish I could believe that.
Jeez. State Park Cabin, 234.
This is 125.
31 hours until
1016.
Finn's execution.
Make an entry.
125 acknowledged. Caution advised.
Responding to a break-in right now. Looks like he got in.
This is the police. Anyone here?
Hey. Is there gonna be a trap? I feel like there might be a trap. Oh, I guess not.
Oh, dear God.
Shit.
Sir, can you hear me?
Is there a bomb in you, sir? Oh! Well, I guess there was. Oh, that answers that. Becky Marnie, State Park Cabin. 29 hours until his execution.
Becky, it's
What?
It's not good. The victim. It's one of us.
Becky was summoned to the scene of the recent murder.
The body was rigged. Who?
Police.
Who is it?
Who? How?
It's Calvary.
Calvary?
No, that doesn't... That's ridiculous.
I don't know all the details yet. We're still sorting through the mess. It's pretty rough in there.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Excuse me, would you please stay clear of my working area? Thank you.
From what we can piece together, it looks like Calvary was indulging in some private hospitality.
Hired hospitality?
Yep.
Oh.
Track her down?
Just the manager's vague description, brunette, 20s.
Great.
Calvary's firearm was discharged, full clip. But the only blood in here is his own. And, Officer Montesino's.
The responder?
Calvary's body was rigged. With traps.
Of course.
Fuck.
Okay, so we gotta find some clues. Mousetrap. Darn, didn't find the mousetrap. But we did find some bullet
That's a whole clip.
holes.
If someone cut his throat from behind, then why would he fire this way? And if they did it from the front, why would he miss?
Anything?
Nothing useful.
Something seems to have fallen. That is something to be concerned about.
Becky, I tried to call you last night.
Yeah?
You didn't answer.
I didn't feel like talking.
Where were you?
I spent
with
the
Felicity.
the evening with Felicity Graves. Going over files.
All night?
Yeah, so?
You know how this looks, right?
What are you saying?
Everybody knows how you two felt about each other, Becky.
Jesus, Carl.
Oh,
Just
come
be
on.
careful. Becky, please.
Do you really think I could do something like this? Listen to yourself.
I'm not saying that.
Oh no, but it's the first thing that pops
I
up in
mean,
there.
It's
kind
motive.
of.
Becky, we look for motive first thing we do. I just want to rule it out.
Whatever you're thinking, stop.
I'm trying to help you.
Yes,
I'm not.
I hated Calvary. I hated Calvary, but not like this.
Not like to murder
This is
him.
insane. This just makes things a million times worse.
Yeah, it does.
And you're not helping.
Well. Oh, there was another one?
Oh my god.
That's the end of part 1. Check the logbook, fix yourself a drink, and hit the box when you're ready to move on.
What? Dude's face just exploded. The alibi? The alibi for the murder? It's true. Becky arrested Finn, but her partner was electrocuted. Becky was promoted into homicide under Serge Briggs. Carl, your new partner. Felicity decided not to take Finn's story to Judge Vanstone. Becky and Felicity went over the files together. Becky told Felicity about her feud with Calvary. Becky disturbed a hidden camera at the crime scene. Yeah, but they weren't aware of that. Becky had an alibi for the night of Calvary's murder. Oh yeah, I'm ready. Let's continue this.
And now, part 2 of Hidden Agenda.
How many parts are there? Alright, let's continue. Let's see what goes on.
Hey, Simon, how you holding up?
Hanging in there.
A lot of extra work whenever there's a freak on the loose, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, guys, settle down. Listen up. Hey, listen up. We lost a cop today. Another one won't be returning to active duty. And it could have been even worse.
Jeez.
I know it's going to be tough on all of us. No one here ever thought we'd see the day that Jack Calvary went down for the count. Well, let's be blunt, he wasn't the kind to catch his flies with sugar. But he was one of us. And this atrocity cannot stand.
To say the least.
And what about the bomb, sir? Was it intended to kill us?
We got lucky. The blast exploded outward from the bodies, so when Hillary moved Calvary, the bulk of the force hit the wall.
I'm grateful I still have my hands.
Oof.
Yeah, me too. Montesino's not so lucky.
So you really think this is the Trapper?
Could be this Adam character. Could be the hooker. Until we have reason to believe otherwise, we are treating this as a Trapper copycat. It's entirely possible that Jonathan Finn is somehow pulling the strings from behind bars. We have District Attorney Felicity Graves here to help with the investigation. She is familiar with the Trapper's MO. She's here to help. Please extend her every courtesy. Detective Marnie?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna need you to look into Calvary's old Trapper case files. We're looking for links here, anything we could have missed.
Yeah, sure. Got it.
Whatever. Yeah.
Okay, time to get moving. Just remember, Jack Calvary is watching from whatever shithole he ended up in. Let's do him proud.
Hi, Miss Graves.
How you holding up?
I don't know. It's just like shit on shit. I can't get a break. Everyone thinks I'm crazy.
Hey, don't stress out
It's
any
a
more than
really
you
rough
need to.
time she's having.
You do have an alibi, remember? For last night? Look, when I saw Finn in the lockup, he did offer to help.
So?
Well, if Adam Jones is real, he might help us find him. Well, it's complicated. Need a judicial order to get him out of cold storage.
Yeah, wow. Good luck with that.
I'm gonna talk to the judge. If it's a real lead, we gotta check it out while we still have time.
He could be useful.
Could be useful.
Oh crap, that's a ripple effect.
And I'll speak to Judge Vanstone. If he agrees, will you be on the detail?
Yeah. If I can get out of the dungeon.
The dungeon. The dungeon of doom.
Carter.
Morning.
Hey.
Why'd you need an alibi for me last night?
You really want to get into this now, Becky?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I want to know why you don't trust me.
Becky.
Good question.
Hey, come on. Everyone knows about the bad blood between you and Calvary. You really gotta cool it. Some of these guys think you're not all there. You could lose your job.
So bad blood equals murder suspect. It's kind of a stretch.
You had motive, Becky.
Somewhat.
I'm just doing my job.
Oh.
I thought you were my partner.
I'm just making sure we got our story straight.
So, you don't believe me?
Of course I believe.
Basically.
Doesn't really sound like it.
Hey, that's not fair.
We have to trust each other.
Yeah, we do.
He also doesn't want to blow up. I mean, it's like, I trust you, but also not want to blow up. It's a tough one. Rifle.
So, Jonathan Finn claims this Adam Jones is responsible for the 2012 Trapper killings.
23 hours until Finn's execution.
And now the murder of Detective Jack Calvary.
Yeah.
Are you buying it?
Well,
The timing is certainly convenient, but I think he's telling the truth.
There's something
or at
to
least
it.
some version of it. So far, it adds up.
Has anyone spoken to Jones?
He's been presumed dead for years.
That's quite a stretch, don't you think?
Fair enough.
Even if Jones exists, how can you be sure Finn can track him down?
Well,
There's no way to know unless we try, sir.
You're full of surprises, Miss Graves. Well, if you were in my position, what would you do?
have a hoagie. He could help. I'm not in your position, though. I guess you
he
can help.
can help us. If you grant Finn a single-day release under armed guard, we may save an innocent man from wrongful execution.
I see. All right, Miss Graves. I'm going to grant Jonathan Finn a temporary release into police custody.
Oh, cool.
But only for 3 hours, no more.
Thank you.
Not a long time, but it's not like he has that much longer anyway. Alright, so we're back to the police station.
Adam Jones was definitely at Las Palmas, same time as Finn. Allegedly died in the fire that shut the place down. Now, according to Finn,
Doesn't look super
Jones
great.
grew up
These
to be
pictures
a
aren't
trapper.
super great.
How can that be possible? Doesn't make sense.
Her phone looks terrible. Ooh, who are we gonna investigate now? First victim? Las Palmas Orphanage? Or the orderly? The first victim didn't really need to be anything, but
If these killings are connected to the Las Palmas orphanage, Father Rominsky is at the center of it.
That would make
It's
the
just
most
too bad
sense.
that the rest of the clergy took a vow of silence the minute things started to get hairy for him.
Oh, come
But
on.
Finn told Felicity that Rominsky had some kind of secret room at the orphanage. Couldn't find any reference to this in the police records.
But
I
if you
guess
could
it's time
find
for me
it-
to head over to Las Palmas and take another look.
But if we can find it, it at least shows he's telling some kind of level of truth, and it also leads us to believe Why is there a secret thing? Last final percentage, 22 hours until the execution. Super suspect when you look around like that, huh? Make sure no one's watching you. Lovely, and no lights, no electricity, so it's gonna be creepy. This place burned down, I thought. Or at least there was a fire. Oh. What do we have here? Is that a dormitory? That's weird. Looks kind of like something from the Gorillas. Oh crap.
Hello?
Oh crap, there's someone else there.
Hello?
You should not be nearly this friendly. Okay, so we have to find some stuff. Okay, so we need to find a photograph. Which is right here. And what is that last thing? There it is. The picture on the frame. A quote. Strange quote. Picture. 2 kids? And a loose panel. Loose panel. Loose panel. Wonder where it leads. Rather, what it contains. Oh man, this is creepy. Oh. What the? Cherry. 555.
Oh, hello, ladies. Looks like Father Rominsky was a regular customer.
Whoa.
Kinda effed up. So that was the hidden room.
Hey!
Oh, shit.
Hey, who's there?
Oh, Chaplain, that's what that said. Well, that's somebody. Ah, crap. Yeah! This is dangerous. Golly. Yeah!
Freeze! Don't move! Stop!
Ah, train.
No.
He ran away. Shit.
Ernie.
Well, I just came from Vanstone, and he's let Finn out under armed guard. Headed to a house at 22 Huffman Road. Meet you there?
Yeah.
Is everything okay?
Well...
I found Rominsky's playroom.
Anything there?
No, not much, but he and Calvary had one thing in common. Hookers.
Interesting.
Surprising.
There's more. Someone was creeping around Las Palmas.
It could have been nothing. I mean, the place is like squatter heaven.
They bolted the second I made them. I'll see you at the house.
Sounds dangerous. Jones residence, 12:37. 20 hours until Finn's execution.
Do me a favor and just make sure he doesn't try anything.
Oh, he can certainly try. Don't get any ideas.
It's good to see you again.
How are your bracelets?
Well, I can't feel my fingers, if that's what you're asking. You gonna help me out or what?
Titan, he's an asshole.
How's that?
So kind of you.
So is this where Adam came after the orphanage?
This is where Adam grew up.
Just him?
All clear. Couple squatter nests, but looks like they split.
All right, give us 5. Start the tour, boss.
Right this way.
Alrighty then.
This room right in here.
Hey, tent.
This is where Adam slept when he ran away.
Nobody's been here for years, Finn.
Well, I didn't say he'd be here to greet us.
That's fair. Okay, we gotta find tent, some documents, and a box. Some documents. Okay. So we found all the pieces, all the clues. A tent.
So you're saying that this is his, not some squatters?
Squatters wouldn't dare.
Would they not? The report on the orphanage fire. The report on the fire that supposedly killed him.
What is all this?
Pest control
Adam's
supplies?
pop was a pest control man.
You don't say.
Like
Pretty
rat
good one,
traps?
too.
If the rat traps are one of them, then there you go.
Traps.
Such as...
The one thing Adam got from his dad was a knack for killing vermin.
The one thing, huh?
Says it's time to wrap it up.
We
Like we're
found
about
something.
done.
Just need a couple more minutes.
How did Adam end up at the orphanage?
Well, Adam's pop would get so blasted he couldn't see a hole in a ladder. Beat his wife senseless if she gave him one crooked look. One night, she loaded up his double-aught, took his head clean off. In front of Adam. Judge put her away for life. No parole, no visits from her kid. Guess it don't matter that if she hadn't picked up that shotgun, Pops would have killed them both sooner or later anyway. That's our justice system for you, right?
Well...
Murder's murder. It wasn't self-defense.
Maybe how you see it.
Doesn't mean she had the right to kill.
So yeah, Adam was shipped off to Las Palmas. Out of the frying pan into the fire, huh? You wouldn't believe what they did to us in there.
I would not
Rominsky and
believe
that
your
piece of shit
eyes.
orderly. And you know, we tried to fight him the way you're supposed to fight him. We called the cops. 3rd Precinct, and nobody did a goddamn thing. Not even our own social worker. So once Adam got out of that hellhole, he figured out his own way to make them all pay. Those cops, he knew their beat. He timed every murder to the minute. He knew exactly who'd get the call and exactly what was waiting for him. Cops failed, parents failed, system failed. What would you do? You took out the people who hurt us.
Man, that's rough. Some good people there.
It's not for me to decide. That's what a jury's for.
Yeah,
it's not my decision to make.
Who gave him the right?
You know, I used to think maybe Adam's the only one who can see the world for what it truly is. See past all the bullshit. The evil deeds that lie in the hearts of men. But now I know only God has that gift.
Oh.
It don't matter much now. Once Adam got his man, he retired. And I'm about to pay the price.
His man?
Rominsky. His last victim.
Oh.
That's not entirely true. Rominsky may not be his last victim.
What?
Detective Calvary was just taken out in a manner very similar to the Trapper's M.O.
Cutting it close, my God.
What?
Nothing, I guess he wasn't finished.
Cutting it
Oh,
close.
shit. I need to take this. You gonna be alright?
Go.
Be confident. Also, he's restrained and you have a gun.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Thank you.
You still think I'm making all this up?
Less and less. But without proof that Adam's still running around.
I can get you proof.
No, you can't.
You're right. Not like this, I can't.
You're nuts.
Look, he's never gonna show his face while I'm on a leash. But on my own, I can draw him out, serve him right up on a silver platter.
Even if you're right, Judge Vanstone wouldn't go for it in a million years.
If he started killing again, he ain't gonna stop. Until he either gets caught or he gets what he wants.
Well, let's hope it's the former.
Then let me help you do it.
Why?
This is penance. Look, there's, something I may have neglected to mention.
Oh, please, enlighten me.
Adam told me that if I were to ever find myself free of incarceration, he'd reach out immediately.
Is that so?
He also said you wouldn't be in this situation.
No one would have to know.
You gotta get your head examined.
It's the only chance you got. And it's my only chance to do one good thing before it's all over. Look at me. I could take you out in a second. Police would buy it. We can make it look real.
Prisoner 75422 is requested to be returned to custody immediately.
Are we gonna do this?
732, receiving request. Please stand by for confirmation.
How, though?
How would you even find him?
I got strings I can pull. I can find him. You just gotta let me.
That was fucking vague. No.
Hey! Hey! You're not going anywhere, cowboy.
No. Bad psychopath. Ripple event updated. Homicide Department. 2/11. 18 hours until Finn's execution. I thought it was 20. Oh, we're running out of time. Okay, who else do we want to investigate? I guess it's just, what's the next one? I guess the orderly.
Orderly at Las Palmas. In and out of the 3rd Precinct lockup for years, but known for his uncanny ability to avoid doing any real time. Seems likely that he knew people on the inside. If the 3rd Precinct cops were the Trapper's targets, well, he connects both worlds. His brother, Vernon LeMay, works in sanitation downtown. I'm gonna pay him a visit.
Seems to be the thing to do. Downtown. 17 hours until Finn's execution, Becky hunted down the brother of one of the victims. A little creepy.
Like to have a little chat.
Didn't see much of it on her.
Party made foot bail.
Oof. Oof. Oh, come on, he's got a bum leg. Okay, now we're going up, so I don't know what he can do.
Just stay back. Back!
Just want to talk.
Listen to me. You don't want to do anything stupid, okay?
I don't gotta do anything.
No. I just want to talk to you.
What the hell you want to talk about?
Put the gun down. I just want to talk.
Need your
Las
help.
Palmas Orphanage? I need your help. The sooner you cooperate, the sooner this little misunderstanding will be over.
Stay back.
Okay. I'm just gonna drop my weapon. Okay? See? I only want to talk to you.
God damn
it.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say
can and will be used against me. Story of my life, lady.
Yeah. Let's go.
Don't forget to pick up your gun. 'Cause I mean, like, that's still like city property or whatever.
Ain't looking too good right now, Vernon. I guess low-life numbskull just runs in the family, huh?
What?
Quit dicking me around.
Becky questions
This is
Vernon
about your brother.
about his brother's past. Oops. You knew Adam?
Adam Jones.
Ah.
What can you tell me?
Bro mentioned him once or twice. Said no matter how much he wailed on him, the kid would just look back at him with these big old dead eyes. Just taking it.
It's a weird discussion to have with your
no matter
brother.
how much the bastards complained. Cops weren't gonna touch their golden goose.
Why is that?
You know what? I think my mouth just got tired. I think it's time for my lawyer. I know my rights.
Dirty cops
Dirty
aren't
cops
news.
ain't news, LeMay. You ain't got shit.
Yeah, you gonna send me up the river? You better make a hell of a lot of extra room.
Why is that?
Because I'm taking half the police department with me.
You want to keep fucking with me?
Hey!
A little bit, but
we're not done yet.
Get this crazy bitch off of me!
Hey, Frankie. He was quite the ladies' man, huh? Always knew how to find a date. A girlfriend. Who was he seeing?
No.
Who was he seeing, numbnuts?
No one, really.
What is that?
Well, he met some escort online. Showed me some pics, like, X-rated stuff.
Some
Last time I
news.
talked to him, he was setting up a date. So what, is that a crime?
Yeah.
Last time I checked.
Oops. Yeah, hookers. Specifically, yes.
Escort, hookers, again. Maybe there's something there.
Hey, partner.
Nice work, Marnie.
I actually thought you lost it for a second there.
Well, he was holding back. Just had to speak a language that he could understand.
Is this
Fair
scumbag
enough.
telling the truth?
About his brother?
About the cops?
The whole 3rd precinct was dirtier than a truck stop toilet.
The,
Yeah.
whole precinct?
Yeah, I kept my nose clean, but it wasn't easy. Sergeant Teller was my boss, for Christ's sake.
We have to tell someone about this.
No reason to dig up the dead just to drag him through the mud.
You're not wrong, but it doesn't feel right.
Sometimes you gotta break a few eggs, Carl.
A lot of moral grayness here.
Detective Marnie?
On my way to
Ooh,
see Simon
Ripple
Hillary.
again.
At his house? After hours?
Yeah.
Becky
I'm really
visited
starting to think there's a connection here with
Simon
the
Hillary to
prostitutes and the
ask
trapper
if a
killings.
woman could be
Hillary
behind the
might have
murders.
some forensic evidence we've overlooked.
Go easy on him, alright? He's pretty shook up from the fireworks this morning.
It's just a few questions. It's no big deal.
I bet he is. Hillary residence 5:36. 15 hours until the
Detective
execution.
Marnie. Hello.
I'm sorry to bother you at home.
Please. Come in.
It's a nice home. Not especially well lit, but it's nice.
I can't believe how close I was to I can't even say it yet.
You got lucky.
You're telling me. Just another split second and... My God.
At least you're
Don't dwell
alive.
on it. You're alive, that's the important thing.
Yes. Of course.
Do you remember Las Palmas?
The orphanage, the case from a few years ago. Unspeakable.
Yeah. Yeah, we're doing
I
some
want to
digging.
talk about it.
The father there,
Unspeakable. Let's talk
Rominsky,
about it. Oh.
seems to have a thing for the ladies of the night, which is starting to feel just like the Calvary case. And LeMay, the Las Palmas orderly, he had a date planned with a hooker just before the trapper got him. That's just too many hookers to be a coincidence.
Huh?
Unless every single man in this town is a John.
Well,
I'm working on a new theory. It's just a sketch, but I think you can help me.
all right.
Was there anything you found that might point to the killer being a woman?
Well, there was trace evidence. Yes. It's possible, certainly.
Is that data still available?
Of course, the records were archived when Finn confessed.
Are you all right?
Sorry? It's this morning. I'm still a little shaken up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know, something's fishy. It's like we've got all these tidy little puzzle pieces, but the picture on the box makes no sense. Feeling like there's a lot more to this than just Jonathan Finn, you know?
I'm not sure I do, Detective.
And now, the Calvary murder, maybe Finn's still a part of it, but what if someone else is pulling the strings?
I'm suddenly feeling very unsafe again.
You think this Adam Jones could have survived the fire?
I wouldn't know.
Fire department reports say they flushed the remains during cleanup. So it's not like we have a body.
Yes, well, that is routine with burnouts. And,
Simon.
I'm sorry, Detective. All the excitement from this morning has just finally caught up to me. I think it'd be better if you and me, we pick this up tomorrow morning.
Yeah. Well, you look like you haven't slept much.
Well, no, in fact...
Late night?
What?
Were you out late last night?
Huh.
Hey, so, Sarge is asking us to clear everyone who worked with Calvary.
I'm sorry?
Oh, I, just need an alibi for you for last night.
Uh-oh.
I was...
Whoa there, nervous Nelly. Don't want to act too suspicious.
Haha. I'm sorry, I am still feeling very foggy after the explosion.
I mean, thing exploded not quite in your face, but pretty close to it. What's going on? I would follow.
Sorry, just a moment. I'll get that all cleaned up.
Wait a minute. The clothes.
My apologies. I'm still a little scattered.
Don't worry about it. Here, let me help you. So where were you last night?
Me?
Yes, I
When
asked you that
Calvary was
a second
murdered.
ago.
Don't worry, Detective. I'll provide the sergeant a complete breakdown of all my whereabouts as soon as I have fully recovered.
All right. I've taken up way too much of your time.
It's no bother. Really.
Oh, I know that you didn't get to finish your evaluation at the crime scene. Is there anything that you may have missed?
Oh, I don't think so, but this was no typical attack. Whoever Calvary was with, he probably knew them.
Thank you for your time. Okay, that was odd. Simon basically freaked out.
Basically,
And that
he
hoodie.
totally did.
Was he following me at the orphanage? My gut says that he's mixed up with this somehow. Time to do some digging.
Digging, digging, digging. Police department digging. Homicide department, 6:40. 15 hours until. Oh, only 15 still? Oh. Suspicious of Simon's behavior, Becky researches his background. Find a yearbook.
Oh my.
Wait, what? "14 hours." Becky returned to the scene of Calvary's murder to search for clues.
"8:23 p.m. Revisiting the crime scene of Detective Jack Calvary's murder. Gonna have a closer look at the bedroom first. It's not that big of a place, but I always have to wonder if the forensic team missed something.
Well, there's a camera. Oh, shoot. Okay. So the camera. Bed. What is that? Yes, we got the clues.
Ugh. Bloody mess.
Bloodstains from the blast pattern.
Marks spread outward on the headboard from the origin of the blast. Explosion was highly directional. If Simon did know about the bomb, it's possible he could have avoided serious injury. Forensics confirmed that the bullets were fired from Calvary's gun. But why? Hey. Now what is that? Son of a bitch. Gotcha.
But did that hurt? Why'd she say that? Oh.
Okay, now this is just... Huh. Okay, now who's this?
Hey, it's a hooded figure. I only know one so far.
Oh my god. That's from the orphanage. Dollars to donuts, that's the same hoodie I saw drying over Simon's washing machine. Shit. Wow. Well, I never thought I'd say this, but thank God Calvary was one perverted piece of shit. This is huge.
Ripple event updated. My thought is get somewhere safe.
Contacts.
Like immediately.
Felicity Graves. Calling Felicity Graves. Hey, Felicity?
Hi, Becky, what's up?
Wow,
Can
that
you hear me
connected
now?
really quick.
I want to go over some evidence.
Yeah, of course. Temple Bar?
Great.
Uh-oh. A mysterious figure kidnapped
Okay,
Judge
that's
Vance.
the end of part 2. Hit the box when you're ready to move on.
Mysterious figure kidnapped the judge. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, let's just continue on. This also gives a bit of a synopsis, doesn't it? Felicity decided not to take Finn's story. Felicity changed her mind later and met with the judge to discuss the case. Felicity persuaded the judge to release Finn into police custody. Finn took Becky to the house where Adam Jones was raised. Becky disturbed a hidden camera in the scene. The camera contains secret footage of Calvary's murder. Becky supported Felicity going to the judge. Felicity met Judge Vanstone at court to discuss Finn's story. Becky pulled Vernon down after he pulled a gun down on her. And then Vernon revealed his brother's link to the corrupt cops. Becky found evidence that Father Rominsky used prostitutes. The orderly used prostitutes too. Becky decided to check this with Simon. Becky had a good look at the figure following her. Becky saw the same tracksuit in Simon's laundry room. Becky told Finn that Calvary was murdered and trapped. Becky discovered that Simon Hillary had been following her. Digging into his background, she learned that he'd stolen his identity.
And now, part 3 of Hidden Agenda.
Thank you, tutorial. Please wait. Bar and Grill, Temple Bar. Was that 8:45? 13 hours until Finn's execution.
The guy on that video? In the hoodie? Same guy I chased earlier.
You sure?
Pretty sure.
Alright, so this hooker, she's working with the trapper. Why?
Should I
She
be
lures
discussing
them
this at a
and
bar?
kills them and he sets up the trap?
The thing that I'm stuck on... Where did the hooker go? She goes into the bathroom and the hoodie guy comes out. I did some digging on Simon Hillary.
What do you mean?
I kinda took a peek at his personnel file.
Took a what?
Then I found his high school yearbook online.
Becky, are you sure that's a good idea right now?
Well, maybe it wasn't the safest move, but... whatever. It was
Kinda
worth
had
it.
to.
What'd you find?
I found Simon Hillary.
So?
That's Simon Hillary.
Wait, are you saying our Simon is not the Simon?
What if he stole this guy's identity?
But how?
The timeline fits. They'd be about the same age. And look, you can see a resemblance. Adam supposedly died in the fire, then pretty soon after, Simon Hillary starts his training. He's been following me since the briefing.
Simon? Or Adam, I guess?
Yeah. He knew I'd be looking into old cases, and that with enough digging, they'd lead me right to him.
Damn it. I'm not sure if there's enough here yet for a warrant.
Oh man,
I
you're
know,
gonna be optimistic.
but I can get this guy. We can get this guy. With your help.
Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's just lay it all out first.
Thanks. When Calvary was investigating the Trapper 5 years ago, he had one big blind spot. Prostitutes. The second target, the orderly, arranged a meeting with a girl, an escort, the night he was killed. Father Rominsky had a thing for hookers.
Sure
and
did.
now Calvary is killed by a hooker. At least someone dressed like one. If it is Simon, maybe he's using a hooker to lure his targets into a premeditated murder site. Or maybe there's something we're missing. I don't even know what to think anymore. I feel like everyone's out to get me.
Don't worry, Detective. You're safe with me.
Until she's not. Cheers.
I'll cheers to that. Simon knew Jonathan Finn started talking, and then he killed Calvary because he knew everyone would immediately suspect me. Throw them all right off the scent. It could be why Finn clammed up when he heard Calvary bid it. 'Cause he knew it was Adam finally making good on his promise to get him out of jail.
Oh.
What? Felicity, what?
Well, a search warrant for Simon's house is out of the question. But there is another way.
Like?
He knows you, so you could call him up for a drink, and while he's out here and you've got your eyes on him...
Seriously? You want to break into his house?
Well...
Hey, man.
Felicity, that's illegal.
But we'd know for sure.
Would that still count, though, if you didn't have a warrant? I don't think it would.
Felicity, I don't think either of us should be getting in that kind of trouble. There has to be another way.
My advice, sleep on it. Take all this to Sergeant in the morning.
All right. See ya.
Should have gotten the model with the bigger battery. Uh-oh. Wait, Felicity was just there. Ah, crap.
Hey, Lana.
Check your email, now.
What email? Oh.
Whoever did this makes a compelling argument Marnie killed Calvary. Well, more than just Calvary. Play the audio.
Cannot believe the mouth on this Marnie chick. We gotta be careful, or she'll blow this whole operation.
What'd she say?
Threatened me. Us. All of us.
She's out of control.
Someone's been holding on to that for years. Did you recognize the voices?
No. Should I?
It's been confirmed. They're two of the officers killed by the Trapper.
Look, Marnie's been weird, and yeah, she had motive.
And?
She didn't have opportunity.
How do you know?
She was with me the night that Calvary died. I mean, if she did it, it'd be one hell of a trick.
Yeah, don't entertain that thought. That's dangerous. Thank you for that one cutscene and then break into loading again. It's great. No, it's fun. I love it. Really? Alright. No, it's fine. Take your time. Becky Marnie, Elliott Hotel. 33. 8 hours until the execution. Yeah, that's not good. She have a bomb in her? That seems to be what happens a lot.
What the fuck? Oh god!
Oh!
Judge Vanstone?
Oh crap.
Fuck! Oh my god! Oh god!
What did she do to me? What did she put inside me, goddammit?
Judge Vanstone,
You're fucked.
What is it?
It's the Trapper. You're rigged.
What? Oh, no. No.
It's probably an explosive and... Shit. Gotta figure this out.
Oh, God!
Not a lot of time for this.
How's your head, Detective Marnie? They're coming for you. They know you did it. They know you killed everyone. There's no escape. You're the Trapper, Becky.
Why are you doing this? Tell me why. Haven't you fucked with me enough?
Oh, please, Detective Marnie. So vain. I don't give a goddamn about you. Sorry. If you will notice, there is a small heartbeat tracker on Judge Vanstone's wrist. It is synchronized to a cell phone that I have surgically implanted into his stomach. The phone is just a timer, but every beat of his heart knocks another second off. The faster his heart races, the quicker the clock. Now would you care to guess what happens when the numbers reach 0? Game over. For anyone in, say, a 100-foot radius, give or take. Which will most likely include all the police who are swarming in to arrest you right now. Sometimes killing is the only option.
What?
You can try to run, but I can't promise you I'm not gonna pop that balloon a bit early. And there's enough explosives in there to level the whole floor.
Jesus Christ.
Jeez.
I left your fire on for a reason. Stop his heart. Stop the timer.
You can't be serious.
I can be whatever I want. You can be alive or you can be dead. That's your choice. And the clock's ticking.
Oh man. Oh, that's rough.
So what did he say? Are you gonna get me out of this? Hey! Hey! Where are you going? Don't leave me! Please! Help!
Ah, fuck.
Shit.
How much time?
He's really worried.
Not that much. But the calmer you are, the more time that we'll have to figure this out, okay? So stay calm.
Oh, dip. Well, I guess he wasn't that calm. What?
What a mess.
What? Well, looks like we're on Felicity Graves. 6 hours until Finn's execution.
Now they're just gonna say she was the trapper, huh?
She had motive, opportunity.
Did you ever trust her?
I don't know. I wanted to.
Becky was with me the night of Calvary's death. All night. So if she didn't kill him, that means the trapper is still out there.
The evidence, it all pointed to Becky. Your word's not enough.
But she's innocent. I mean, don't you guys stand up for each other? Don't you guys have a code?
What? There's only one shade of blue?
Yeah, right.
That's just a line they fed us at the academy.
Jeez. Oh. Becky told Felicity about her feud with Calvary. Later, Felicity met at the bar to discuss the case. Becky had a drink at the bar. Becky woke up in the hotel alongside Joan Benson's trapped body. Becky refused to break the law to catch Simon. At the bar, somebody spiked her drink. Man.
Earlier today, Judge William Vanstone was kidnapped from his home and tragically murdered. Detective Marnie was killed in the explosion that killed Judge Vanstone. Officials have confirmed that Marnie is considered a suspect in the slaying of fellow detective Jack Calvary.
Why would she also be
An
dead?
investigation is ongoing. Sergeant Riggs made a brief statement to the press only moments ago.
We can now confirm that Detective Becky Marnie has been killed. We have no further comments at this time. Thank you.
I'm no jury. I don't have the right to convict, but... did Detective Marnie have motive? Yeah. Did I trust her? Trust is a luxury I can't afford.
Whoa.
Becky
That was my
seems to be
ending?
a troubled cop. Why did you cover for her when you had problems of your own?
Back then, man, I was higher than the ISS. You know what I'm saying?
The International Space Station.
Can I go now?
That guy's just gonna die.
Yeah, well, Marnie covered her tracks like a pro. She was on the force, so she knew exactly how we would think. In
The
my
irony.
expert opinion, I suspect we'll never know the extent of Marnie's deception.
Oh, you piece of
Very
shit.
Intelligent, manipulative, willing to take anyone down to get her way, especially those who trusted her. But hey, at least she can't hurt anyone else.
Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. I thought she was onto something. I don't think she's behind this. I trusted her. I trusted her.
Oh, man. I mean, maybe trying to help him there wasn't the right thing to do. Oh, here's a little more. Rat traps. Oh, come on, he's buying so many rat traps. What? Are we gonna see his face?
Whoa. You must have had some heck of a rat problem.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that hurts. That really hurts. Oh man, that really hurts. If you guys like these sort of PlayLink games, I will be definitely doing every single one that is coming out. But if you guys have any other suggestions for games for me to try out, do leave a comment in the comment section below. Like and subscribe. If you want to stay up to date with my videos and live streams on both YouTube and Twitch, check out the links in the description below, join my Discord, and consider donating. That's all for now, guys. Manjoume, out.